Okay, we're gonna add roughly a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then we're gonna mix that together using the pastry blender, or you can use your fingers, old butter knives. Okay, so in here we have 2 pounds of flour because we're gonna make a lot of pastry. And so since the proportion is half fat to flour, we have 2 pounds of flour and 1 pound of fat. Okay, and your 1 pound of fat consists of a half pound of butter and, well, margarine, and a half pound of shortening. Okay, that way you have a good balance, and of course that enhances the flavor. Okay, so we continue blending this together, the flour and the fat, until the mixture looks like fine breadcrumbs, after which we will add our cold water to complete the pastry. See, the mixture looks more and more like breadcrumbs. As you mix it together, it looks more and more like breadcrumbs. Okay, and we're just about ready to add our liquid, which is going to be, in this case, cold water. Okay, so it's ready and looking like fine breadcrumbs. So we're going to make a well in the center so that we can pour the liquid. Okay, make a well in the center. Okay, and you pour some liquid, pour some of your liquid, and then you mix it up like this. So a little ooze it out here, like a volcano. But you don't knead it, you mix it. Okay, and then you mix it until it forms a ball. Okay. Okay, so you have sufficient moisture in here, and at this point you proceed to form your pastry balls. Okay, we will refrigerate the balls for approximately an hour before rolling them out, and then you proceed to make your dish. And then voila, there you go. Okay, now that we have our pastry balls nicely shaped, we're going to refrigerate that for about an hour, and then we'll be back in a few to roll them out. Our board, and we're going to lightly flour our rolling pin as well. Okay, then we grab our pastry ball, put on the hair, flatten it a little, and then we roll. Now you roll, when you're rolling pastry, you roll in one direction. You may roll this way and you may roll that way, however you don't go back and forth. When you're rolling, you roll in one direction, so either forward or backward, but you don't go forward and backward in the same motion. Okay, so here we go. Now if you want a really flaky pastry, what you do, you fold the pastry over like this, and you fold it over like that again. Okay, and you fold it like this. Okay, roll it up like this, and then shape it back into a ball. Okay, that way you create layers, pockets of air, and that allows it to rise, and that gives you really nice and flaky pastry. Okay, so you don't want too much flour on there, you don't want to do that too many times, otherwise the pastry ball becomes hard. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna roll out again, lightly flour the rolling pin, and we go through the process again. This time we will not be folding it over. Okay, you continue like this until you get the exact size and thickness that you want. So our pastry is rolled out to about 1/8 of an inch thick, and now we lightly flour our cutter, and we're just gonna go ahead and press down like this. Okay, like this,